YouTube? This your boy Oscino Fly back with another review, and this time we are reviewing for the classic reviews Twista Kamikaze. Twista, Chi-Town rapper, one of the many original of the fast rappers that a lot of people like right now. One of the Chi-Town legends that everybody just fuck with. He's just overall, like, when you think about Twista, even though like most people might forget about him, but if you ever gone back to Twista stuff, like his stuff is really good. It's really potent, and it's like he has classics. To me, he has classics on there. This one, Kamikaze, I feel like it's one of his classic albums. And the reason why I chose Twista Kamikaze is that at my nephew had a birthday party, and I was just going through like a bunch of old songs, and I played Overnight Celebrity, and I was like, he had a real good album. So it's like, would I really deem it a classic? So let me go listen to it. So it just inadvertently became like, let me just throw this on my classic reviews and just listen to it. And I'm glad I did. I remember like putting this on, how much I love this album. I think Kamikaze is a real fucking dope album. One thing about Twista I like, he has the gangster rap and he knows how to make hits. A lot of gangster rap don't really know how to, even though like that was the era of gangster rap, a lot of gangster artists didn't really know how to make hits. And this is around the time Def Jam. If you was on Def Jam, basically you was printing money. Everything was going good. You had the videos. You was damn near supposed to go platinum. I might have to look up what this album went, but I'm pretty sure it did go platinum. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people like bought this album. He had, going through this, he had a bunch of hits that it really, like, I don't want to say blew off his career, because obviously he had a career in the early 90s, but like him being on this, it kind of like, because of this, he was on people's features, he was on people's records. Anytime they needed a fast rapper or a fast beat, Twista's like the first person you call. And like Twista, he just had that sound and the voice and the flow where you just want to listen to, and you just want to mimic it. Like anytime when I listen to Twista and some of his rhymes, I've kind of like been trying to mimic his stuff too. That's why I said always like I had a thing for fast rappers. And looking at this album, it's just like there are a bunch of hits that it's just stand out to me. It's just like, oh yeah, he hit big with this one. Like Slow Jams with Kanye West and Jamie Foxx. Remember how big that was? That was on 106 & Park when that was relevant. It was just everywhere. It helped Kanye out too, as much as it helped Twista. And then you got Overnight Celebrity, which to me that is his biggest hit between those two. And Overnight Celebrity is just like, it was just a wonderful beat. All of a sudden you're just like in the joint just saying, girl, you know, and then it's just like, and he just raps phenomenally on there, and that's a love song. Like Slow Jams and this is a love song. And then he got another one I like, So Sexy with R. Kelly. Now I know we're not really supposed to be like liking R. Kelly, but hey, R. Kelly did make some, I have to admit, R. Kelly did make some great music. I hate this look, and I know like a lot of people, I'm not gonna say you like R. Kelly, but I cannot stop listening to So Sexy. I think So Sexy is one of his best songs, and it's just, they both do their thing on here. I can't help but to listen to it. I can't help but to sing along to it, and that's why, you know, it's just one of those things where I'm just conflicted, because I know I'm not really supposed to like R. Kelly because of what he done, but goddamn, his music is good. And I'm admitting this. I'm admitting like some of R. Kelly stuff is, or the features that he with is really good. And what do you do when like some of your favorite songs has R. Kelly on it? I know a lot of people just like, you're not gonna like R. Kelly for what he did, but for those that do, you know that So Sexy is just a great song. And when you look at a lot of the just tracks on here, they're really good. Still Feel So Good with Jazzy Faye. It's a real good track. It's just like, he has a lot of feel-good tracks. He got a lot of hardcore gangster shit. He got joints where he's just ripping and running with his flows. And it's just a mix of everything good. Like it's like a mix of a lot of stuff that's good, and he does it well. Twista knows how to write hits. He knows how to write flows, and he knows how to, you know, produce a track and all that other stuff. And then not to mention the help with Def Jam and Rockefeller, because I feel like he wasn't with Rockefeller, but he was affiliated with Rockefeller. And like, if you got all this stuff behind him and you got a good product behind him, you're going to make a good quality album. So overall, what do I think of this album? With the features, with the good songs and the radio hits and the #1s that he's had with this album, to me, it's a certified classic. But I'm gonna also put it's not dated. I feel like if people want to, if this was an album that a lot of people like, oh, if I want to listen to Twista, it's like, what's one of his best albums? I'm giving him a Kamikaze. And then I'm gonna say listen to that and then listen to The Day After, because I believe that's the album after that. And it's a real good album. And then maybe you go to Adrenaline Rush, because, you know, for the old Twista, where I think he was tongue twisted then. So much love to Twista. This is when this is around the time when a lot of Chicago rappers were really getting their buzz, just like your Kanye's, your Commons, your Lupe Fiascos. Like a lot of Chi-Town rappers was holding it down. For you to put out good albums like this, it's just really good to hear, and it's really good to hear. So certified classic for me. Is not dated at all. Let me know what y'all think. If y'all gone back to this album, what did y'all think about it? How do y'all feel about it when you first popped on Twista Kamikaze? Because I know I was hooked when I first heard it, so I know a lot of people like this. To me, it still holds up today. Like I feel like if you bump this, people gonna be like, yo, this shit. Yo, I remember this. This shit is tight. This shit just timeless. I feel like this album is really timeless. Even though like in Overnight Celebrity, he said 2003 and all that other stuff, I do feel like this album was timeless. So with that being said, let me know what y'all think. Until then, my name is Oscino and I'm out. Peace.
Fancy ass man wear glove of rings, flying around town in a tub of wings. Found out how to make love to fiends. He mixing that fudge with the drug of dreams. She too teenage to have a drug of choice, but she fuck with that Royce like she love Detroit. She rollin'.
Pharaoh.